Okay guys, so welcome to the screen, and as you can see, this is actually gold here. And what I'll be doing is I'll be sharing with you my weekly forecast for on all the pairs that I trade. Okay, so for now the only pairs I trade is gold, which is XAU USD, US 30, NAS 100, which some brokers term as US Tech, and also Euro USD. So yes, what I like to do is most of the time starting my analysis, I begin on the higher time frames, because for me, I think the higher time frames actually aid or help me to know the direction or the bias for the week. Okay, yes. So I normally begin on the higher time frame, which is the monthly. So this is my monthly time frame, and with the monthly, what's interesting about it is that I don't have to be looking at multiple candles, because I'm not a position trader, I'm a day trader. So even if I know what the next month's candle is going to do, then I'm good to go. So yes, everything I'm doing here, credit to Arjo. He has been so good. He's a mentor. You can check him out. You can check him out on his channel as well. Arjo, I will name him. I'll let me stick it. Okay, yeah. So guys, let's move on. So this is my monthly time frame, and based on my strategy, I don't really have anything. There's nothing interesting on gold's monthly time frame at this moment. So what I will do is that I'll just go to the weekly, and yes, so I can see and also my strategy is mostly based on fair value gaps, because I believe fair value gaps are everywhere in the market and they influence the market's direction. So yes, on the weekly, I see this weekly fair value gap right here. Okay, this is my weekly fair value gap, which last 2 weeks price tapped into the weekly fair value gap right here, and price is trying to respect this weekly fair value gap. And I always have a say that um, from internal liquidity, we are targeting an external liquidity, which are in the form of these highs. Okay, so what I am doing is that from my weekly fair value gap, I know we'll be targeting this high. Okay, so that's my initial target on the weekly. So you have to verify that on the lower time frames as well. It doesn't mean the fact that we've been in a higher time frame, which is the weekly, that we are respecting a weekly fair value gap. So maybe you think it will just no, it doesn't work that way. You also have to know what's happening on the lower time frame, because this weekly candle, in order to interpret this weekly candle very well, this weekly bullish candle here very well, you have to go into the lower time frames to know what actually happened within that candle. So what I'll be doing is that I'll be going to the daily. Yes, basically that's how I do my top-down analysis. Okay, so this is my daily, and as you can see, we have we have uh we have our daily chart here. This is our weekly target. See, price respected this weekly fair value gap, and gold is now trying to push up. Okay, but you can see there's a rough price action here. I think that was because we had a very high impact news coming in last week. That was NFP. So NFP came in on Friday. Okay, so yes, so as we can see on the daily, personally, with my trading plan, I don't see anything interesting on the daily. Okay, but for now, my main target still remains here. That doesn't mean I'll be taking a trade over here, I'll be targeting over. No, you have to know what the lower time frame is doing as well. If price don't want to reach this high, price will begin to shift bias to the downside, and you wouldn't be seeing that on the higher time frames. So you have to pay attention to the lower time frames and also pay attention to the higher time frames as well. The lower time frames are the main interpretation of the higher time frame candles. So over here, I can't see any fair value gaps here. Yes, I can't see any fair value gaps here. So my trading style is mostly based on fair value gaps and swing points. Okay, so right now I can see that price gold reached this high. This high was reached by gold. Okay, we swept that high, but personally it's not relevant to me because I know from my weekly time frame that we are respecting this fair value gap. So what I want to see is that we create fair value gaps higher because there's a probability. You know, everything in trading is about probability. Right now, I have I have a say that we are respecting a weekly fair value gap, so price may be bullish. But for now, I don't have any reason to say that price is going to be bearish right now because I don't see price respecting any bearish PDRA. Okay, so yes, so let's go into the 4 hour and see what's actually happening. Guys, my network is a bit slow. Sorry for that. Anyways, so yes, you can see that price has been consolidating for a while now. Yes, within this range price has been consolidating. Okay, so what I'll be looking out this week is that price sorry is that price will take this low and begin to create and respect fair value gaps higher towards this target. Okay, or on the daily, oh sorry for that, my network is a bit slow. Anyways, sorry for that. Ah, come on. Okay, or on the daily, price begin to expand lower, creating new 4 hour fair value gaps to continue lower. So these are what I'm looking for. Before price will move lower, price has to extend low aggressively, creating daily fair value gaps. But if I need bullish, I just need price to be creating fair value gaps, bullish fair value gaps higher. Okay, yes, if I want price to be bullish, if price is going to be bullish, price has to create bullish fair value gaps higher. Oh, come on. My network is very slow. Oh, come on. Yeah, so price needs to actually expand higher. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Okay, yes. So there's a 4 hour. So if price will have to move higher, we just want to see bullish 4 hour fair value gaps towards this direction. Okay, yes. So I think that's it for gold. Most of the time in my weekly analysis, I don't usually go into the 1 hour because I don't really I think personally for me it's not really necessary in a weekly forecast because the week consists of about 5 trading days, and going into the 1 hour, even market open alone, it can. So yes, the most relevant personally I end at the 4 hour. Okay, so yes, so now we can also go into most of the time I also pair this XAU USD with gold futures. Okay, with futures, because for me I think the futures has the most accurate price action. You can start cross-checking that as well. You can start observing that the futures price action is kind of more accurate. So yes, I think we have the same thing here. Yes, it's almost the same. So yes, as I said, with 4 hour